Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your Impact Wrestling spoilers for October 19th, October 26th, November the 1st. I think that's what it is. And the following week. But news first. Former Impact Wrestling X Division Champion P.D. Williams was backstage at Bound for Glory. From Sunday night, the main event ended with Johnny Impact winning the Impact World title from Austin Aries. Fans were left scratching their heads at the end of the bout as Aries jumped to his feet and left the arena while flipping off the crowd, Stone Cold style. On his podcast, Wrestling Perspective Podcast, Williams shed some light on Aries' current status with Impact. "I'll just say it straight up," he continued. "I don't know if anybody has said it. Austin Aries' contract is done. The stunning admission seems to leave the door open for a variety of paths for Aries. He could return to the promotion as a fiery opponent for Johnny Impact at a later date, or just as an easily jump to another promotion, such as Ring of Honor, like he's already done. New Japan Pro Wrestling. With his contract being up, it was noted that Aries is no longer obligated to be at any Impact events going forward. Heck, they ain't got no live events anyways. The main event at Bound for Glory was Aries' last match under contract with Impact. It was reported yesterday by Brian Alvarez on Wrestling Observer Radio that Aries was not at the Impact tapings from Monday night or Tuesday night and will not be there any further. That would line up with Williams' comments about Aries exiting the company. It should be interesting to see what move Aries makes next. Brian Alvarez also noted in the latest episode of Wrestling Observer Live that Aries has gone home. He will not be attending Impact tapings. Since Impact tapes weeks in advance, sometimes months in advance, this means that Aries will not be included on Impact TV for as long as the tapings are set to run, at least through November. To the best of Alvarez's knowledge, Aries has not been fired by Impact Wrestling. This led Alvarez to speculation that while aspects of the feud may have been real, Aries and Johnny are likely working together now. With that said, the press conference ball that the two engaged in before being Bound for Glory does appear to have gotten a little out of control, including one of the sponsors being pushed to the ground in the fracas. Apparently Anthem and the sponsors had issues with how that press conference also went down. And PW Insider is now reporting that the segments were written for Aries to be included in the post-Bound for Glory TV tapings. Aries, however, did not appear at the most recent Impact tapings on the last 2 days. Those segments were then scrapped and had to be changed following the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Austin Aries trashes Brian Cage for not defending X Division title. Also, PW Insider's latest backstage Impact report and an update on Sami Callihan. Apparently, the OVE leader had signed a new deal with the company. No further details about the deal were given. Callihan led OVE to a victory over X Division champion Brian Cage. Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix at Bound for Glory in OVE rules match. In the process, Callihan became the first man in Impact Wrestling history to pin Cage. Well, I think he's only been there, 2 months? Thanks to Phoenix, Faro, and Mr. Eddie G for the following Impact Wrestling spoilers from Monday's tapings in New York City. This should be airing on October 18th and October 25th. Impact Division Champion Brian Cage retained over Rich Swann. After the match, Sami Callihan entered the ring after a match and attacked Cage after a stare down. Callihan went to hit Cage with the title, but Cage closed on him. Cage went for a power bomb, but OVE made the save, fighting Cage to the ropes and taking Sami to safety. New Impact World Heavyweight Champion Johnny Impact came to the ring and talked about his Bound for Glory win over Austin Aries and how he always wanted to be world champion. How he's going to be a fighting champion. Ray Phoenix came to the ring and they had a stare down. Ray congratulated Impact and challenged him to a title match next week. Ray, they shook hands and Impact said they might be friends, but they will be will beat the heck out of each other for the title next week. Next, we got Killer Cross with Moose defeating Tommy Dreamer. Several ECW chants throughout the match for Dreamer. Moose ran in at one point, but Dreamer hit him with a kendo stick. Cross hit a few power moves at the end and slammed Dreamer on his head. The referee stopped the match and ruled Cross the winner. Cross and Moose attacked Dreamer again after the match as it was helped to the back. Taya Valkyrie defeated Katrina with the Impact Buster. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Taya after the match, and Taya said that she lost all respect for Tessa Blanchard over how she beat her at Bound for Glory. Ethan Page with Matt Sydal defeated Trevor Lee. Allie with Carol Hogan defeated Alicia Edwards after the bell. Allie attacked Edwards again until Hogan entered the ring and asked why. Allie snapped back to reality, acting like she didn't know what happened, and checked on Edwards. Pentagon Jr. with Ray Phoenix defeated Homicide with King and Hernandez. After the match, Pentagon was triple teamed until Phoenix made a save. OGs got the upper hand when the brawl played out. Impact Tag Team Champions, the LEX, retained over the heavenly bodies of WrestlePro. Gama Singh defeated Rohit Raju. This was nothing of a match. Singh did a big introduction before the match for this Grand Star competitor he was bringing to the ring, but it turned out to be himself. Su Yung defeated Kara Hogan with Allie. Allie tried to get involved later in the match, but Young used her voodoo power to control her. Like she's a zombie now. She lost her soul to James Mitchell. Moose and Killer Cross defeated KM and Falaba. Eddie Edwards attacked Moose with a kendo stick, but Cross still made KM tap out. Impact World Champion Johnny Impact retained over Ray Phoenix. A really solid main event that was given plenty of time. Impact won with Sergeant Payne. After the match, Impact went to the back while the OGs ran in and beat Phoenix down. Pentagon made a save with a steel chair, but they escaped and had a stare down. And the last match from that taping was an explosion match. Ace Austin defeated Sean Donovan in a pre-show match for Explosion. Thanks to Mr. Eddie G. Another Explosion match. Brian Gallagher versus Ace Austin. Austin won with an impressive leg drop from the top rope onto the back of Gallagher's neck while he's standing. About a 5-minute match. Impact for your November tapings. November 1st and November 8th. Rich Swann versus Brian Cage for the X Division title. Cage seems to be more aggressive tonight as he powerbombed Swann on a ring post outside. Swann hit 2 cutters, including a lethal ejection and a second rope 450, were very close to their fall. But in the end, Cage retained. Sami Callihan came in to the ring after to get in Cage's face and highlights of the OBE winning on the previous night. Sami says the X Division title is his and grabbed the title and tried to swing it at Brian, who ducked and was about to hit Sami before the Chris came down, and Jake tried to help but got destroyed with a drill claw, and Cage Santal as OBE retreated to the back. New Impact World Champion Johnny Impact was out next to a big ovation. He runs down Aries for his Twitter actions, and he says he'll be champion. He will be a champion we can all be proud of. Ray Phoenix interrupts. He says he's been a champion everywhere, but not here. Challenges Johnny to a match next week, which he accepts. Okay, there's 2 reports for the first 2 nights. Killer Cross with Moose versus Tommy Dreamer. The end came when Tommy is ruled unable to compete as the referee stopped the match. Cross is pissed. It throws the referee outside and applies his finisher, and Moose came to with a ridiculous outlift to lay out Dreamer one more time. Crowd was chanting for Eddie, but no one came to help except for the referees to take Tommy Dreamer backstage. Knockouts match, Katrina versus Taya Valkyrie. Katrina very aggressive, early with a lot of hair throws and chokes. Taya came back with a road to Valkyrie. Good effort for Katrina, though. Trevor Lee versus Ethan Page with Matt Seidel. Funny spot where Trevor raked Ethan's eyes in the corner. Page said to Seidel, It's okay, Matt. It's okay. Matt, he only got 2 of my eyes. Seidel was trying throughout the match to get Lee to join them. Paige wins with a Uranagi, and Trevor didn't join them. Ali with Kara Hogan versus Alicia Edwards. Ali starting to act like she's possessed and working a more aggressive style. She slaps herself at one point before winning with a code breaker. Ali's not finished after the match and keeps attacking Kara. Attacking before Kara pulls her off. Ali looks confused and tried to apologize. Homicide with Hernandez and Eddie Kingston versus Pentagon Jr. with Phoenix. Homicide no sells a big chop early on, spits at him. Hard-hitting match with the crowd almost evenly split for both guys. Pentagon wins with a roll-up. Hernandez attacked immediately after the match. Phoenix tried to help, but is taken down with a vicious cutter by Homicide. King comes in and whips both men with a slapjack afterwards. Gigolo Justin and Bizarro Justin versus Impact Tag Team Champions LAX, Santana and Ortiz with Conan. LAX won with a street sweeper. Pretty good showing from the Justins in their debut. Gama Singh was in next. Runs on about Rohit Raju's background to a loud heat from the crowd, and it looks like it's Gama versus Rohit. Raju is reluctant to fight at first and is attacked by a man with a shaved head. A beard, no idea who he is. Referee threw the match out, but Singh goes on top of Rohit, and the new guy makes a 3. Afterwards, there appears to be no hard feelings as both men raise Singh's hand and they walk backstage together. Su Yung versus Kira Hogan with Ali next. Sue with an impressive pedigree for the second rope while trying to get back into the ring for a near fall. As Sue put on her glove for the mandible claw, Ali yells at her. Sue points to Ali, who appears to be acting possessed. Sue wins with a panic switch. Crowd chanted after to bring Kira. LOL, they lost a chance for Scarlett as the smoke show. And the smoke show. Followed by and KM versus Moses. Moss debuted a new move, going back and forth on the ropes as if a people's elbow, but he stops and chokes Moose with his foot. KM and Moose eventually win. Another good match tonight. Main event time. Phoenix versus Johnny Impact for the world title. Tremendous match for both men with Johnny retaining. Johnny leaves to the back first, but Phoenix back first for Phoenix to get a big ovation from the crowd, and then the OGs attack him. Homicide pulls out a fork before Pentagon chases everyone away with a chair. Taped for 11-1, only one report, and 11-8. Not many matches were taped for those events. Sami Callihan defeated Trevor Lee with a pile driver. After the match, Impact X-Division champion Brian Cage came out and knocked Sami down. Sami grabbed his baseball bat and Cage dared him to swing. Cage blocked it and laid Sami out. OBE ran out and pulled Sami to safety. Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix defeated Homicide and Hernandez with Eddie Kingston. Really good match from both sides. Jordan Grace debuted to defeat Katrina. Jordan received chance before, during, and after the match. She won by submission. Moose defeated Eddie Edwards in a lengthy and hard-hitting match. Alicia Edwards appeared at one point to check on Eddie after he took a powerbomb from the ring to the ramp. Eddie and Alicia received a standing ovation as she helped him to the back after the match. Eli Drake comes out with Joseph Park to discuss what happened at Bound for Glory. They were about to announce plaintiffs in the class action lawsuit against the company for an unsafe working environment when Drake turned and laid out Park. Drake went to town on Park with a steel chair and called him all sorts of names. Drake left and came back to the ring for more punishment. This was a hot segment. Su Yung defeated Kira Hogan with Ali. This appeared to be a retape from Monday without Crazy Voodoo controlling. Well, we'll just see what happens, how they do that. Impact World Champion Johnny Impact retained over Killer Cross with Moose. Impact won with Starship Pain in a solid, lengthy match. Moose was ejected by the referee early on. And the last match that was taped, pre-show, followed by with KM defeated Anthony Bowens in a pre-show for Explosion. And that concludes my Impact spoilers for a month. Thanks again. Peace out. See you all be the rest of the month of October and November. And that's the bottom line, because the Shreveport Connection said so.